All right, welcome back to the channel, everyone. In this video, we are going to be draggy testing the Procharged Shelby GT350. This is going to be the first time that I'm going to actually be dragging the car, but I do want to get the baseline data on what this car can do with the basic Procharger Stage 2 kit with the D1SC head unit. Now, I do not know what the DA is yet. When I do get to the gas stations, I do need to get a little bit of gas. I'm gonna check, but I'm assuming it's gonna be close to 2,000. It is hot, almost 90 degrees right now. So the elements are against us, but I wanna get the baseline data. So when I do add more power with obviously a smaller pulley and E85, we can compare. So 3, 2, 1. This is still going to be on the same revision that I had previously when I did the first hard pulls video. Car still has the pops and bangs tune. Car still has the ghost cam. I'm going to compare the two as well so I can see if there is a difference. I highly doubt, but let's go ahead and get over to the gas station after I let her warm up. Got my pump operational. Ooh, it is. Got something going on over there. I don't know if y'all can see that, but something is definitely going on. All right. Let's fill this bad boy up. All right. I don't know what's going on over there, but filling up on that 93. We're gonna put a full tank of gas in the car right now. So it's gonna be at the maximum weight. Honestly, how I am gonna be running it. We got a cop. I wonder how much it's gonna cost. Oh, 22. All right. Get my receipt. I'm about to go inside all good, but hopefully everybody's all good over there because that does not look good.
A few moments later.
All right. Whew. I don't know what the hell going on over here, but tell the cops. You guys can hear it chopping off the startup. Sounds good, but I'm gonna switch this over to sport mode, and I'm also gonna disable advanced track. There we go. All right, we're off. The lights on too when I do the hit. I'll connect the draggy when I get closer to my spot in Mexico. gonna do a second gear hit as well as a third gear hit, just to see the difference with boost. NA, the times are pretty close. Obviously, I'm gonna do the hit with my windows rolled up, just so we have as little drag as possible. But I'll do the overview after we get the runs done, and then I can compare the times with the NA setup that was previously on the car, and I can also compare the times that the 2-valve ran, because I'm curious to see if this is similar to the 2-valve in way worse conditions. If it's quicker, if it's slower, we gonna find out, because this car weighs more. On the dyno it made not really the same horsepower, but within that 600 horsepower area. But the difference is this car is being ran in the heat. All right, let me go ahead and put this light on. We are almost at our spot. Unfortunately, there are a lot of cars out, and there's a fella that is like actually following me quite close, which is kind of irritating. I did connect the draggy, and the DA is unreal. Over 2,000 temperature. It says it's 79 out. I mean, it's cooler than what it was the previous night by about 10 degrees, but man, dude, this is bad. We're gonna see what she do. Hopefully there isn't like a car coming the opposite way. Ah, damn it, there is, man. And he's slowing down too. All right, this way is kind of chalk. Can't really do a hit. Damn.
One eternity later.
So I'm gonna try a third gear only pull. I'm gonna wait till we're fully past that bridge because I don't want it to glitch out. Got done doing some pulls. I'm letting the car cool off because I literally drove it for, no joke, 40 minutes before I did both of those hits. Unbelievable. Definitely not the best conditions to be doing a draggy test, so it is what it is. Man, she dirty, but it is what it is. Whew. I will say, sport mode, the car feels pretty controllable. Booking it, you know, 130 plus miles an hour. Now, dang, the wind noise is pretty bad right now. It's not rubbing good. Yeah. We good. All right, it's the next day. Hopefully you guys are having a great rest of your day, man. And also dry. We're getting some crazy weather here in Houston these next couple of days. It's gonna be ridiculous. Hopefully it does not wash out this weekend, because I am planning on driving the Shelby GT350 to Dallas. I'll be at Texas Motor Speedway on Saturday from 11 a.m. to roughly 6 p.m. So if you are in the area and you wanna pop out, feel free, hit me up on Instagram, especially if you have a Shelby GT350 or a Mustang or anything, man, because there's a huge meet, so everybody's gonna be there, man. Mustangs, Chevys, Dodge, everything. So that's pretty dope. As far as the draggy times goes, this car needs E85. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a quick interior of this car, man. Pretty much full weight Shelby GT350. The only thing that I have done is, you know, the little rear seat delete, but the rear seats are very light. This is mostly just to get sound into the cabin, because obviously you want to hear that 5.2 liter Voodoo. But the times, this car right now on 93, it's on 8 pounds of boost, and this car is currently on 11 to 12 degrees of timing. Yes, I do understand that is incredibly low, but that's because the car is on 93, and you know, it's the dead of heat in Texas. This car is quicker than the 2-valve Mustang with the conditions that we did have. This car, for the second gear pull, it did run a 781, which is not a fast time whatsoever, but for 1800 DA and full weight on 93, 8 PSI with the 11 to 12 degrees of timing, this car made 648 on the dyno. That is about spot on. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put a screenshot of the 2-valve Mustang, what that car ran. Not really similar conditions, but a little bit cooler air, still positive 1000 DA. That car was also running higher sevens, but we know that 2-valve, even though it ran that higher 7 time in the weather that, you know, it did that, it was destroying a lot of cars that, you know, it should not have ran it up against. So I'm confident when I do take the Shelby GT350 out for some rolls, it will be able to outrun the same cars by a considerable amount that the 2-valve did, considering that it is running a faster time, less boost, 93 octane, and worse air. So far the car is on track. The thing is, it needs E85, because I do believe the longer, actually I know for a fact, I should have hooked up my SCT4 tuner to log it. I'm gonna do that the next time I do go out and draggy it, because it is gonna be on a different setup. I'm gonna see if it pulls timing, because I guarantee you, after driving it 40 minutes to do the hit, I did not let the car cool down, I just did the hit. I did one hit. It probably did pull a degree of timing just because of the heat. Now, as far as the third gear hit, I actually messed that up because I hit it too low of a speed. You guys saw in the video, it kind of had to load up the boost, so that completely destroyed the time. But for the most part, I'm gonna be doing just second, the third, the fourth gear pulls in the Shelby GT350. I do like the way it feels, and overall, the car is on target to run the time I want it to run with the configuration it's on right now. So if I can get the car in the 5s, like the mid 5s, full weight on stock wheels with just a Mickey Thompson ET Street SS tire, I will be 100% content with that. If I have to do some weight reduction, obviously rotational wise, because that's really what's gonna matter, the brakes. If I put like TBMs all the way around, you know, it would significantly pick up just the way it is. But if I don't have to do that, I will be very, very, very happy. And honestly, I don't think I'm gonna have to do that. Now, because I am going to Dallas this weekend, happy that the car is still gonna be a 93. When I do get back from Dallas, we are going to be beginning the process of converting the car to E85. I am thinking I'm going to run the same boost level I am right now, just to compare it from 93 to 85. So I'm trying to get you guys the most accurate representation on what you can expect your Shelby GT350 to do if you decide to go the centrifugal supercharger route and you're looking for a more like modest setup. Obviously, I have no use for an 1,000+ horsepower car. I want something I can get into, drive it, go to the grocery store, go to car meets. I don't need an 1,000 horsepower car. That's just not fun in my personal opinion. Obviously, you know, other people have fun doing that, but just if I can't do day-to-day things in my car, I have no use for it. So that's just, you know, how I think about it. I'm probably gonna compare the 85 8 psi numbers to the 93 8 psi numbers, and then we're gonna go up from that with the 12 and then the 15 pounds of boost. I think it's gonna make around 12 psi with the smaller pulley, 12, 13, and then it's gonna be up to 15 with a 4-inch pulley. I believe it's gonna be the 4-inch pulley, because right now the pulley that's on the car is huge, absolutely huge. This is the base kit. So if you were to order a Procharger kit and slap it on a Shelby GT350 and just option out the ID1050x injectors with obviously oil pump, gears, crank sprocket, and the Procharger support, that's not adding, you know, horsepower. This is what you can expect to get, especially if you are running a more conservative tune like I am. Obviously, 11 to 12 degrees of timing, that is incredibly conservative. I believe the 2-valve was like almost on like shit, but I think that was like 18, 19 or something like that. So, you know, this is hella conservative. Let me know down in the comment section what your guys' Procharged Shelby GT350s ran 60 to 130 with around, I'd say 650, 700 horsepower. From what I'm seeing, a lot of guys who have the Whipple kits, I'm pretty sure the Whipple calibration is a lot more aggressive than the one that I'm on, ironically, because this is a custom tune. The Whipple kits are about like 10 to 11 psi out the box, and they make around 760, and those cars are running, you know, in the 6s. So E85 should make realistically around, I'd say 750-ish, 760-ish wheel on this car, on this setup, in the air it is in right now. That is if the timing is the same, which obviously it's not. So I think it will be in the 6s 100% after the E85 conversion. Now the car with the headers, the JLT, and the E85 combo, the best time I got recorded on Draggy was a 9.27. That was just like a one-hit thing, and then that was it. And I took it to Texas 2K and raced it, and you know, we saw how that went. Car did pretty damn good, I'm not gonna lie. In stock, it went I believe like a 10.4, something like that. Again, did a couple hits and went. For this setup, I just did one hit. I'm not gonna chase any 93 numbers on boost. That just doesn't really make sense to me personally, because you only could do so much 93 with the timing that, you know, is allotted for it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications. I'm gonna go ahead and try to potentially get some runs in with the car before I do put it on E85, but considering the fact that, number one, the weather is really bipolar. I mean, it's sunny one day, it rained like 10 minutes ago. That's why I really didn't take the car out. We'll see what happens, man, because by the time the weather starts to clear up, technically it is gonna be hotter, you know, next month, but I'm gonna have the car in E85. So if I don't get runs with the 93 setup, it is what it is. But I'm gonna try to get some runs with the E85 setup. Actually, I'm gonna get some runs with the E85 setup so you guys can see, you know, how this car performs. Which, considering the fact that the 2-valve ran slower times and better air, I think we can, you know, agree that this thing, you know, would be able to outrun all the cars that the 2-valve did, you know, run and beat on that setup. So yeah, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one, man. Deuces. Stay safe out there, y'all. It's crazy out in Houston. No cap.